What's up everybody, it's me Dylan back again for another video for you guys. Today I'm actually going to be watching some of the top 10 scariest videos from Nuke's top 5. You guys, some of you want me to react to some compilations so I get different kind of videos going all at once so I can just kind of give you my opinion and feedback. So yeah, without any further ado, we're just going to jump right ahead in this. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
I give you Christmas.
What the hell? A sleepover that there's something in the basement. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare. What the hell? As Oliver looks inside the bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing inside the room. Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look. But whatever was standing there seems to have just disappeared. What makes this footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat. So if you don't know, across the world, countless people have reported seeing a being known as the, quote, Hat Man. Although some claim to have seen the apparition while fully awake, the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence? Let me know what you think.
Alright, so that one is kind of crazy there. Really good catch of a shadow figure there. You can clearly see that nobody comes in and out of that room. There's nowhere to hide, anything like this. So it's very clearly an apparition. It's a really good catch. Like he said, there is a theory of a Hat Man that's out there. But to me personally, I'm not getting that kind of vibe that it's that specific figure that we're seeing. To me, I'm getting more of the vibe of it's like somebody generational, like somebody in his family that he never really kind of met, just kind of watching over the property and kind of looking over him. So I don't know if it's actually like him, like his side of the family, or if it's just somebody that lived in the house prior, but it's definitely an older energy figure that has been there for a little while watching over him or the property in general. I can't quite gauge which one that is. But it's definitely somebody that either he knows or somebody that used to reside on that property or have some really close connection to that property for sure.
Out of the mud. Earlier this year, the usually sunny town of Chosica, Peru suffered heavy rains and mudslides that washed through the city. The national news reported on the severe damage left behind and talked to residents who have come together to clean and rebuild the city. But there is something else in this news report that seems a bit out of place and downright creepy.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6. Mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira.
Did you see it? While the reporter is showing the water and mud rushing down the stairs, behind her, someone or something completely covered in mud appears to follow her. The reporter doesn't notice the bizarre figure and continues up the stairs as she finishes her report. The footage goes viral, with many shocked viewers speculating the figure to be some kind of creature or monster. Either way, whoever or whatever it is seems to not be wearing any clothes, have any hair, and seems to have distorted features. Obviously, it seems like any normal person fighting through these conditions would be at severe risk of being washed away in the flood, or at the very least becoming very sick from the muddy, bacteria-filled water. So just who or what is this? Let me know what you think.
Alright, so before the next clip, let's go over and talk about this. To me, that looks a lot like a shapeshifter. Shapeshifters have all different types of... sorry, that caught me a little bit off guard. So shapeshifters have all different... have all different types of features and all this. We don't really get clear images of them much, but there's theories that they kind of look humanoid, but they have a little bit of distinctive different features, kind of like the arms there. If you looked, it looked like the arms were actually really long and skinny overall and didn't have hands. They almost looked kind of sharp and pointed at the end. Which is a theory that shapeshifters cannot always get the full distinguished like human look, anything like this. And it could be that it's actually morphing between something that's a little bit easier to cut through the water, and then it was starting to kind of blend back into society once it's kind of saw that they were around. So, but I definitely think that is definitely a shapeshifter of some sort for sure. And that was kind of crazy because I've never actually seen that kind of clear footage of a shapeshifter, in my opinion. But that's definitely what I believe that is.
Eye of the Jinn. This next creepy video was posted to TikTok without a source. Some people speculate that the original creator is none other than popular Jordanian ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia, who I featured many times. But I've been unable to find the original video, so I can't verify. However, the short video is definitely very creepy.
هيا جي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله. فكرت في اشي هون اخوان. ها سمعت الصوت؟ صوت الباب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. اسمع صوت الصراخ. اسمع.
A face can be seen staring through the crack of the door at whoever is filming. They quickly run around the door, but there's no one there. Some believe the face to be that of a jinn, a shape-shifting sinister entity that seems to be toying with the explorer. Now, without the original source and video, we just don't know exactly what's going on here. Is it a jinn caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. We need...
So that's pretty crazy to me. The fact that you get that clear of a distinguished feature, and then you go around the corner and there's a mirror there, so you would clearly see somebody who's scattering away, something like this. Leads me to believe that it could be something more of the jinn aspects, which is something that I haven't really covered much of, because most of that is theorized and planned to be seen in like foreign cultures, not really too much in North American culture. But I definitely believe that it could be a jinn overall there, just because it does look so humanoid and it's so clear. But the fact that it's able to just vanish out of thin air, but then still make human style sounds of what sounds like a little girl scream and stuff like this, definitely makes me believe that it is possibly either a jinn or something really powerful that we don't really know what it is, and it is trying to lure him in.
Paranormal Nightmare. Paranormal investigators and brothers Josh and Sean Foreman from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series are contacted by a woman named Cheryl. Cheryl believes a demon is destroying her life. In a tragic series of events, Cheryl's father passed away, and not long after, her fiancé sadly took the lives of both of her children. Cheryl is now completely alone and lives in absolutely horrible conditions in a very bad neighborhood. In 17 years, Josh and Sean say that they've never encountered a case as tragic and dangerous as this. The brothers even feel that their own personal safety could be at risk in this investigation. But nevertheless, they drive to Cheryl's home to investigate. The guys soon begin to understand exactly why Cheryl believes that she might be dealing with a demon.
I hate God.
I hate God. Holy. It said, I hate God. Why do you hate God? God is going to destroy you tonight. Where are you at right now? Are you watching us?
Worthless bitch.
Worthless bitch. Who's a worthless bitch? Come on, tell me, who's a worthless bitch? I think you're worthless.
Possessed.
Possessed.
It's what we want.
Oh, no way.
That's f***ing crazy.
Possessed, that's what we want. Oh,
Is that why you're
something, turn on, go out there, go. Something turned on out there.
Is that what you're wanting to do to Cheryl? Are you wanting to possess her? Is that what you're trying to do? Whoa, air. Something just blew on my f***ing neck. Here, you stand on here, screw this. Yeah, something just blew on my freaking neck.
Right there.
What was it?
Something just grabbed my f***ing hip. I did not hit anything. Like right when I walked by, something just grabbed hold of my hip.
The two brothers receive very ominous replies through their spirit box, and Josh says something grabbed his hip. Sean begins to feel a pain in his stomach and takes a break outside in the car while Josh stays behind.
Please listen.
No way. Loud bang. Said, please listen, and then a huge freaking bang back there. Okay, that's 3 times. 3 times I've been touched.
Why?
Why are you touching me? I mean, these are not just like little touches. These are big f***ing touches.
While Josh is completely alone, he hears 2 loud bangs coming from somewhere inside Cheryl's home, after which he is touched again. After a short break, the two brothers switch places, and whatever seems to be inside Cheryl's home seems to get very angry.
Go to hell, Sean.
Holy you. You. Oh,
Bitch.
you're you. Oh my God, I'm not going to f***ing hell. You are. You're going back where you f***ing came from. Holy this is where I need f***ing Josh. Oh my God. Yeah, well, I'd say we're definitely dealing with a freaking demon.
To end their investigation, they ask Cheryl to sit in the house alone and attempt to communicate with what they now believe to be a demon. Josh and Sean sit outside in the car. What happens next scares the living out of them.
Running.
There was a huge f***ing black shadow right next to the f***ing window. I looked over and there was a huge f***ing black shadow right there next to the f***ing window.
Holy let's just get out of here. This.
A strange, unexplained dark mass hits the car window, giving Sean the jump scare of a lifetime. And with that, the Paranormal Nightmare brothers have had enough. They cleanse the home and leave. Since the investigation, Cheryl says that she has no longer had any paranormal or demonic trouble in her home or in her life. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series.
Alright, so that's a pretty strong kind of evidence-filled clip there. So with some of those Spirit Talker sessions, they got really good responses out of. There's some responses that I've never personally heard come through, which makes me believe that they are dealing with something a little bit stronger that's able to manipulate a lot more, such as a demonic entity. I definitely am getting a feeling of like heavy grief, sorrow, anger, which are stuff that usually we seem to feel with a negative energy, more demonic. So I definitely believe that that is a good possibility, that that is what they were dealing with overall. The smack on the window makes me think that whatever was in there was starting to follow them and try to attach to them. That's why I was saying the words possessed and stuff like this. So whoever was the weakest one there, I'm assuming just kind of based off reactions and just the energy I was getting off of natural nervousness, stuff like that. I think it would have been Sean that I was trying to attack the most, because it thinks that it could get a hold of him a lot easier. But yeah, so overall, that is definitely what I think is happening there. Hopefully it did actually clear up the energy that's there in that property, but it was definitely a darker, more aggressive spirit for sure that they were dealing with.
Ghostly gift. Cassie O'Malley from Lamont, Illinois loves monkeys. So when one day she receives a monkey doll as a gift, she's absolutely thrilled. That is, until she opens the box.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
For a split second, the creepy monkey doll seems to look directly at Cassie.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
Cassie says she's tried everything to debunk what she captured on camera, but she hasn't found anything to explain it. After this recording, the doll hasn't stirred up any trouble. So for now, Cassie is keeping the creepy little monkey doll proudly on display in her home. But what would you do with a gift if it did this? Let me know down in the comments.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
Not.
So that's very weird. Like we've seen before at the farm, stuff like this, dolls can do very crazy, wild things. You guys have seen the nun's eyes actually glow and move in some of my videos. So it's definitely not out of the normal that something that caused its eyes to move. And maybe it was just something that was excited to kind of get the monkey doll, and it was playing with it really quick, and then it realized that she noticed, and it kind of stopped, and that's why it caused any more trouble, because it knows that she's going to be paying attention and focusing in on it. Which makes me think that might even just be a child spirit, something like this, and she got scared, he, she, who, whatever, got scared when she reacted like that to it. So that's why there's been no other activity there. But yeah, overall, it's a really good catch to catch doll's eyes moving like that. It's something that we're hoping to catch more of as we do more investigations. So overall, yeah, I definitely think that there's some kind of childlike spirit that was playing around all this and then got scared away and has not really come out of hiding since.
Home Alone. Now, unfortunately, like a lot of videos these days, this next video was shared to the internet without a source. The video shows a woman alone at her home, which is said to be somewhere in Mexico. The woman says that she's been experiencing disturbing, unexplained activity in her home.
Empecé a grabar porque hace unos días yo sentí que había algo. Realmente yo estoy solo ahorita, pero hace rato vi en ese cuarto como que una sombra. No sé. Vean. Ahí se ve algo. Ay Dios, yo realmente estoy solo. Vean, está completamente solo. Solo estoy yo. No se puede meter nadie aquí por la puerta. No, realmente estoy solo. Y debajo de la cama, de hecho, el espacio es muy... Vean. Ahí se alcanzó a mirar. Si pueden ver, yo estoy solo. No hay nada, no hay nadie.
Sorry, we got another ad, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep playing this through.
En casa. No hay nadie. De hecho, hace días yo compré este troll porque se supone que aleja toda energía negativa. Pero ya lleva varias noches pasando esto.
A shadow appears through the glass of the closed door of the woman's bedroom. But when she looks, there's no one in the room. Suddenly the figure appears again, but this time outside of the bedroom. Again, the woman hurries out to search her home, but again, she finds nothing and no one to explain the creepy shadow. Unfortunately, without a source, we can only guess what happened to the woman and her creepy shadow visitor. So
yeah, so that's actually a really cool catch too. Having that little sliver of glass there really makes it so we can see a lot more. Overall in there, that dark spirit that's there, it does not feel like a friendly kind of nice spirit. It definitely feels something, I'm not saying demonic, but something of just more of a negative kind of energy form. Something that's kind of similar to like what I get in the attic most of the time at the farm. Something that doesn't want to be communicated with, something that's not happy that her presence is there. It's late, guys, so I'm going to keep yawning, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, so I'm thinking that it might have something to actually do with that troll that she showed, because I'm just kind of getting a weird feeling off of that. I feel like whatever told her we're supposed to cast away negative energy might have actually had something attached to it, almost like a Dybbuk box in a sense. And it actually was brought into her home. So I definitely think it's something that was kind of up with the troll and all this. And if it wasn't with that, then it just doesn't like that. And then it's just starting to get more and more apparent. And it's probably, unfortunately, going to cause more and more things to happen. Make more loud noises. Try to get a hold of her, etc. Unfortunately. Just kind of based off of the energy I'm getting and what I've seen.
Death. Paranormal investigator Kuro from the YouTube channel Black Story is contacted by a man named Takun about an allegedly haunted abandoned tunnel near where he lives in Wakayama Prefecture, Japan. The tunnel was constructed in the late 1800s and has become infamous for its countless suspicious deadly accidents. Witnesses driving through the tunnel have reported seeing another car with the pale apparitions of a man and woman in the front seat. These apparitions are said to haunt you for the rest of your life if you look them in the eyes. Another local ghost tale says that a woman passed away in a tragic accident in the tunnel. It is said that her spirit appears on the tunnel road, dressed all in white. Kuro meets up with Takun, and even though it's storming, they decide to investigate the tunnel together. Because of the bad storm, Takun waits in the car while Kuro explores the tunnel in search of paranormal proof. But strangely enough, it's Takun who's all alone in the car who experiences something truly bizarre.
このさすがにちょっと顔映るのはまずいんで、来る途中にいいのがあったんで買ってきました。まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。なんかまあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。
A soft female voice can just barely be heard, and in Japanese the voice seems to whisper Kairu, which translates to go home.
まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。
Meanwhile, Kuro is all alone somewhere in the middle of the tunnel, and he too experiences something he just can't explain.
This is you. Or at least it could be you. You've been island hopping.
Do it.
it's not audible because of the loud storm, but Kuro swears that he heard a voice and footsteps loud enough to send him running back to the car. What makes this even creepier is that Kuro did in fact catch something on camera not long before he hears the voice and footsteps. But it isn't until he's home that he realizes what he captured. And it's absolutely chilling. This is the footage.
誰もいませんか?
A pale, disfigured face of what looks like a woman can be seen right behind Kuro, and the investigator doesn't see or hear anything. When reviewing his own footage, Kuro wonders if he caught the spirit of the woman who passed away in an accident on camera, and whether she was the one warning them to go home. Kuro says that this is the most terrifying proof of the paranormal that he's ever captured. But what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Black Story.
So yeah, so that's actually really crazy. I definitely get a feeling of there's multiple spirits there. Not just the cars and the woman that roams through there. I do think that the woman that roams through there is kind of like warning people, like don't keep going any further because there's something bad that is surrounding there. So it's some kind of energy form that's causing a lot of harm and a lot of bad things to happen, which unfortunately might have been what happened to her. Since we don't know the story, I can't really tell you her backstory or anything like this. That is a really good catch of the apparition. The voices are definitely very clear there in the background. I did actually hear the footsteps right before he ran away, which is definitely proof that there was something there with him. He does show behind him, and obviously we see that there's nobody there or anything like this, so definitely makes me believe that whatever is there in the tunnel was maybe at that point the more negative energy that was trying to warn them to go home, to not be dealt with because they were warned to go home by the woman in white. But I definitely do believe that the woman in white is scared, and she's just kind of like trying to warn people, hey, don't make the same mistake I did, something bad's going to happen. And unfortunately, she paid an ultimate sacrifice, whether that was because she got hit by a car or something else that I'm not sure about. But she's definitely just trying to warn people to get out while you still can, because there's something very, very evil and dark there in that tunnel.
Caught live on camera. Popular TikTok creator Millie George is doing her makeup one night when she decides to go live to chat to her followers. It's late at night, and she's home all by herself when her viewers spot something in the background that shocks her to her core.
Yeah. Okay, so on the live, right, 1 minute I'm doing my makeup in the mirror, like this, like literally doing nothing, and then everyone's like, oh, someone just walked in your house, and I was like, stop winding me up, no one's walked in my house, like, stop winding me up. And then I walked over to the back door. Yeah. I'll show you the back door now, look.
Alright.
I walked over to the back door.
Yeah.
So this is how the camera works. The camera was like this in my house. And you can see the back door there.
Yeah.
There's a reflection there. Okay, so I have an automatic sensor when you walk out my back door that the back door light comes on.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just got the door again. So like, look, and you can see everything in the garden. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm locking the fucking door again. Right, I'm now going to show you the CCTV footage on my phone from my fucking live.
CCTV footage?
From the live. I've got it downloaded. I downloaded the live.
What and what was you supposed to have seen? Someone else?
This was 5 nights ago, by the way. Yeah, no, look. Okay, so... Alright,
yeah, I'm watching.
Right, the door opens. Wait. I'm gonna zoom in.
Oh, no way! How did your door open?
It's glass. You can see through the door. Look. There's no one there.
You're joking. Bro, this is like The Ring.
And then, look, it gets worse. It gets worse, mate. I don't know what to do. I'm actually shitting myself. Look.
you're joking. You're lying. No way.
Look, there's a fucking head.
No, you've edited that. You have to have edited that.
How have I edited it? It's come up
Where's the little
online.
Chinese kid in there?
And then I then walk over. At this point, I then walk in. I walk over to the door because everyone was saying there's someone behind me, and this doesn't show on the live. It's been cut, and I'm straight outside again. So it's like the camera stopped working.
Bro, why is there a Chinese ghost in your yard, bro?
Shocked by what she's seen, Millie shows her friend Tommy what was captured on her live broadcast. She shows that she was facing a wall during her live stream and didn't have eyes on the back door. The door seems to open by itself, and Millie's motion-sensing backdoor light just doesn't turn on for some reason. Then, creepiest of all, a little girl who Millie has never seen before can be seen just walking through the house. Millie claims that she was home all alone that night and has no idea who or what this is. So, what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Alright, so I definitely think that that is a really, really good catch share. And something that is definitely paranormal there. So catching the door opening like they've specified before, you can see through there, the light doesn't go off, anything like this. There's no way that anybody can actually be there opening the door, and it is alive, so it's an uncut video. And if you actually look at the little child spirit that's there, it actually looks like the facial functions, like the eyes and all this, and the mouth and the nose and all that looks more like kind of deformed, like not fully developed, which is something that we actually hear a lot when you capture something on photographs. There's a good possibility that there's something like that if it's paranormal. So I definitely believe that there is a little girl that's inside that property. I can definitely feel like she's kind of confused and doesn't know what's going on, and that's why she was kind of looking at her. So I definitely think it's from a long time ago. I don't think it's anything recent, but like that little girl might have unfortunately like passed away like a long time ago inside that home, and she still just kind of roams around. She's lost, she's confused, she doesn't really know what's going on, so she's just kind of walking through, doing her daily life, just kind of investigating things, trying to figure it out on her own. And she can't be seen most of the time, but she's there doing different stuff.
Sanhaven Sanatorium. In the early 1900s, the Sanhaven Sanatorium in North Dakota opened its doors as a treatment center for tuberculosis patients. In later years, the sanatorium became a mental asylum. But the Sanhaven Sanatorium soon gained a reputation for horrible mistreatment of patients. The hospital was forced to close in the 1980s. It is estimated that over 1,000 people have lost their lives inside these walls, including a 17-year-old boy who fell down an elevator shaft in 2001. In a tragically ironic twist, the boy was actually on a ghost hunt in the building at the time. The abandoned structure is falling apart, and it's fairly dangerous to wander around inside. A paranormal investigator, Ian, from the popular YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter, is determined to explore the sanatorium in hopes of capturing evidence of the paranormal. It's late at night as Ian begins his investigation. Things almost immediately start to get weird.
What's that sound?
Okay, those were footsteps. Oh, shit. Damn, these stairs.
Ian is a bit shaken up by the strange, unexplained footsteps, but he tries to keep calm as he continues to explore.
Okay, as creepy as that was, I did feel a gust of wind when that happened, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. See, look at that. See? Holy shit. Still creepy as hell.
A door creepily opens by itself, but Ian is quick to point out it was just the wind. However, then Ian starts to hear odd noises from somewhere nearby. He goes to check it out, and something happens that he simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
Hello? Whoa, what was that? Dude, I think I just saw something. Could you appear like that again? Oh my god, dude, it is cold over here. Oh my god, it just went into that room! Dude, it just flew into here. What the? Oh, dude, that was crazy. I just saw you. Did you just go into this room? I need to go in there now. Dude, it literally sounded like a woman talking in here. Dude, that was so crazy. I heard that with my own ears. Ma'am? Could you speak again? I think I just heard you. Oh my god. Okay, you really spooked me there. I did not expect that. Did you just knock on a wall? Could you knock on it again? She is communicating with me right now.
Ian is excited about what he's just captured, and he believes a spirit is trying to communicate with him. But as he continues to explore, something happens that quickly turns his excitement into pure terror.
Hello? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Run towards it. Oh god. Dude. What the
The investigator is shaken up by a disturbing plea for help, especially since he's near the elevator shaft where 22 years ago another ghost hunter fell to his death. But Ian is determined to capture more paranormal evidence, so he continues to explore the creepy abandoned hallways and rooms. Eventually, he decides to take some photos down one of the long hallways, and things start to get creepy.
I think I might try to take pictures down this hallway. A lot of people say they see shadow figures. Basically in all areas of this place. I'm hoping to catch one in a photo. If there's anybody down this hallway, could you appear for me? What was that? It sounded like a breath. Was that you? Okay, I'm hearing noises all around me right now. Whoa, I think I got something on here. Dude, that was like a figure. Oh my god, and it's gone. Dude, I just caught something. It was by that window. Holy shit. Dude, that was crazy. I just caught like a photo. Holy crap. Are you standing by this window? Holy crap. That was so freaking cool. Could you appear again? Whoa, dude! I just got that in the freaking camera. Holy crap.
A disturbing white figure appears in a photo, and then Ian catches a bizarre white mist on camera in the exact same window. So did Ian capture evidence of the paranormal? Could the ghostly coughing, pleas for help, and the unexplained apparitions belong to the patients that died in the sanatorium? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation with even more bizarre paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter.
Alright, so that was a really good video overall for that clip there. Being that it was a tuberculosis hospital and all this coughing would make sense because it's just what you would expect to hear in there. There's a lot of coughing, unfortunately, a lot of sadness, a lot of dark energy. The walking around, stuff like this, the Are You Following Me, I think was probably more from the mental hospital kind of side. To me, I'm just kind of getting that feeling of she's kind of like a little bit schizophrenic. She's a little bit worried, nervous that he's following her and what he's going to do, which is very common in these buildings that are psychiatric hospitals, insane asylums, stuff like this. There's a very good feeling of the spirits still feeling like they're living their everyday life, and they're paranoid, and they're schizophrenic, and they're nervous, and I feel so bad for them, but I think that's what he actually captured, and the voice is actually a really good catch of her saying, "Are you following me?" Because that's something that you would probably expect to hear in that situation. To help me, I'm not quite sure if that's somebody from either one of the hospitals or if it's the teenager that kind of fell down there. I'm not really getting like the teenager vibe. I'm kind of just thinking that's a patient that they're really struggling. I can't quite tell based off the energy what patient it is, whether it's one from the psychiatric hospital or one from the tuberculosis hospital, but there's definitely a lot of energy in there that I'm getting through the screen, so definitely a lot of patients that unfortunately passed over that are still kind of there in limbo. Some of his catches though were really good, like the mist figure, all this. That is something that we don't see a lot, but when we do capture it, it's very good evidence. And the fact that we kind of saw some anomalies just kind of appear and move all different directions and go from room to room and hallway to hallway, definitely makes me to believe that this building is very, very active with patients of both hospitals, like I said. I definitely feel like a lot of like upsetness, like sadness overall, a lot of uncomfort, which would be expected if you're dying of tuberculosis, a lot of just fear and angst and everything like that, which is probably a mix at a mental hospital and a tuberculosis hospital, because obviously you'd be scared. If you're in a mental hospital, you're probably scared too, but you're also very angry. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of spirits kind of coming through the screen there. But yeah, overall, really good video by him, very good catches there. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this last clip and then we'll go from there.
From above, a security camera in San Vicente, Chicoloapan, Mexico, captures something very strange in the middle of the night. A strange figure seems to float down from the sky, frightening a pack of dogs as it makes its way across a parking lot, and then it almost seems to change into an odd black figure. The footage went viral with many viewers wondering just what this bizarre shape could possibly be. Some speculated that it might be something paranormal, or possibly even something alien. But just what do you think it is? Thank you so much for watching it.
Alright, so that was definitely a really good catch of something kind of manifesting itself and appearing. The dogs barking is that they can actually see it, and they knew what was kind of coming. Going from a white mist to a dark shadow is something that is pretty common in theories and stuff like that. That's been studied and investigated by paranormal investigators all across the world. The mist is just kind of them starting to form and gain their energy to black shadows when they're full energy, but we can't quite process what's going on either our camera or for our eyes. It's just something that's moving pretty quickly too, in a sense that we can't get the full vision of what's going on. It might look slow, but it's kind of like the same kind of theory like airplanes, where they can look really slow, but they're actually going really fast. Same kind of idea that we're seeing there from them. But overall, all these videos are very, very good catches of paranormal. There's some really weird stuff that's going on there. I definitely recommend, if you guys are near any of these places, go and check them out. Hopefully soon we'll be able to go check out a couple of these places. But overall, yeah, like I said, sorry guys. Like I said, it's like 2:30 in the morning as I'm filming this, but overall, like I said, there is a lot of energy coming from these, especially the asylum. That's somewhere that I really want to try to go check out. But yeah, really, really good catches by all these creators. So shout out to all of them. If you guys don't already, make sure to go watch, like, and subscribe to Nuke's channel. Full video will be linked down below. And yeah, overall, I think that we're kind of seeing a little bit more people in everyday life kind of pick up on paranormal, just because we're seeing so many clips of it and it's becoming more and more popular. So we're actually starting to have a keen eye and start to look out for these things. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing more and more clips like this honestly actually happen. If you guys want me to react to more compilation videos like this, please let me know down below. And keep emailing me those stories of your guys' personal encounters so I can go ahead and read them. And yeah, anyway, I want to hop off of here. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love and support. And I will catch you guys in the next video.